Anchor's down!
So is half the dock.
Soviet? Soviet!
You a-holes! I got flung off, and you ran me over with the frickin' boat.
He's good.
So, you think this ship town is Greensburg?
Greenboro. And if it isn't, at least maybe we can get a map somewhere. Dunk only had sea charts, and even those didn't help.
Alrighty. Now, everyone remember where we parked the ship.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
Oh, it sank.
That's some deep water for a dock this close to land.
One moment we're in a medieval fantasy. The next we're straight out of a John Wayne Western.
And everyone's looking the part, too. Not to mention giving us some weird looks.
Howdy, ma'am. Can you tell us where we are? Is it something I said? Hey, is it something I said? If it's the accent, I can try again.
I don't know what it is, but I've got a bad feeling about this place.
A bad feeling isn't the only thing you're about to get, boy.
Do you get this kind of reception every time you travel to a new universe, or is this one just specifically xenophobic?
It varies.
We don't take kindly to monsters here in Sharktooth Bay.
Yeah, so much for this being Greens or what's-its.
Gents, I don't think this rodeo clown likes us very much.
Who you call the clown, Varmins?
Okay, let's not make a scene here.
Nah, I don't do scenes with clowns anyway. It's in my contract.
That does it. Let's see you dance, boy. Witchcraft. It's witchcraft.
Taser fingers, actually.
What's going on here?
Sheriff, these monsters here attacked me. I didn't even have a chance to go for my gun.
Not the way I saw it, pal.
You shut your mouth.
All right, enough.
Sheriff, we're not trying to cause any trouble. Got lost trying to find our way to Greenboro Village. That's all.
Greenboro, huh? If that's true, you're several days out by horse.
Any place we could get a map?
You might be able to get one in the saloon, but I want y'all out of town right after. You get me?
Gladly.
But Sheriff...
McCreedy, you start something every other week. Now move along. All of you.
Good to know not everyone in Trivium is a jerk. Mostly. Well, this is a warm reception.
Be ready. No telling how fast these guys are with a gun.
Widik, better have your burning shield ready.
All right, everyone, go about your business.
Sheriff, you can't let those monsters in here. I won't allow it.
Oh, no? Last I checked, you weren't the owner of this establishment. Bartender, you got any problems with them?
No, Sheriff.
Well, that settles it. Anyone else got any more loudmouth complaints, you could take them up with me. All right, now let's see about your map.
Looks like we've got an ally after all.
Maybe.
Barkeep, got some travelers here who could use a map.
Sure, Sheriff, I got a spare.
Usually, I'd have just gotten you one of these at the trading post.
Why didn't you?
Out of business. All right, here's your map. Like I said, Greenboro's several days' ride from here. Hope you got horses.
What else is on the menu here? I'm starving.
Sorry, drinks only.
Well, something sure smells good around here.
That's probably whatever the local bakery is making down the street. Breads, cakes, pastries, the like.
Okay, but where can I get some actual grub?
That's it. It's the Sweettooth Bakery or nothing, outside of foraging for food in the wilds. Or wait until you get to the next town, of course.
The only place in town with food is some joint that sells sweets and breads? Wouldn't you get sick of that after a while?
That tears it. Sheriff, I ain't about to sit here and listen to insults towards Miss Sweettooth and her cooking.
Shut up and go back to your muffin.
This is crazy. How the heck is a whole town surviving on baked goods and sweets alone?
Okay, so looking at the map, we'll definitely need to find a proper means of transportation and supplies because there is a huge friggin' mountain between us and Greenboro.
How are we supposed to get supplies if this town doesn't even have a trading post?
I figure once night falls, we'll grab the horses from the blacksmith over yonder. Our best bet for supplies will probably be the jailhouse. Fox, you can swipe some bread from the bakery.
Wait. You're just gonna steal from these people? Including the sheriff who just helped us?
Yeah, pretty much. Why? You got a better idea?
Yeah, we don't do that. No stealing.
In less than a week, it's not going to matter if someone stole their crap or not.
But we'd be justifying their prejudice towards us if we do steal from them.
And this is an emergency. Who cares?
Okay, what happens if something goes wrong and they catch one of us? What if one of them sees us stealing their stuff? We'll be wanted all over Trivium while racing the clock trying to save it.
Starting to think they'll do that whether we're guilty or not. Those monster hunting guys sure seem pretty trigger happy.
They're scared because of Zara. It doesn't excuse how they treat others or us, but I get why they're jumpy. Typically, I wouldn't steal from people who can't afford to lose a little. And this town isn't exactly booming right now, but...
Man, if only this place had a McLocals around or something. I could get a free smiley snack today.
Nah, that was yesterday. All the McLocals are closed today.
Wait, that's it! Gary, you're a genius!
No, I'm hungry.
Guys, follow me. I have an idea.
All right, you took us like half a mile outside of town, and now I'm hungrier than I was before. What's this great idea of yours already?
Sorry about that, Gary. I needed to make it look like we had left.
What's the play, boss?
We're about to expand the people of Sharktooth Bay's culinary palate. Gentlemen, we're gonna open and run our own McLocals right here in town.
What?
I have several questions.
Look, if there's only a bakery in town and that's their only source of food, they've got to be starving for the other basic food groups, right? Widik and I can work in the back while the rest of you man the front. And Andy, you just became a manager at your McLocals. You could guide us.
Fox, this is the most rushed, impractical plan you've ever come up with.
How are we gonna set up a freaking McLocals restaurant in another universe in less than a day in a town no one wants us in? At this point, stealing stuff would be 100 times easier.
And more fun.
Like my grandma always said, if you can stick to your principles. Andy, what McLocals do you work at again?
Oh, you know, the one in our hometown. Wait, why?
It's all right. It's just my genie opening a portal.
A little warning next time, maybe?
And there's portal number 2. Voila! One McLocals restaurant, straight from our universe, dropped into the heart of Sharktooth Bay.
You dropped the McLocals I work at right into the middle of a town in another universe?
Andy, settle. It's okay. The building's fine. Maybe the foundation's a little cracked, but... And the plumbing might be... I'm not sure, but it's fine. The building's fine.
That's still stealing! I said no stealing!
Andy, if I was stealing it, I'd be keeping it. It'll go right back to where it was once this is over, I promise.
I'm so fired.
Wait, if your genie can do that, why not just poof in the supplies we need?
I recommend a couple of all-terrain vehicles, a helicopter, Maybe a few ICBMs? Are genies nukable?
Well, they need to aim, remember? My genie needs to know exactly or precisely where those things would be, and I only get a max of 3 portals every 9 hours. That's why I didn't just have them portal in a boat back in Autumn Glen.
Okay, so we have the building. But how are we gonna sell fast food to a bunch of yokels who don't like us?
That's where portal number 1 comes in. Just need to get something from my fox den. And there it is.
Your magic makeup kit?
You were wondering how I avoid the locals who don't like out-of-universe visitors? Here's the answer. With this, we can make ourselves look human. It's not exactly shape-shifting. We can't copy ourselves into an already existing person or being or whatever, but it's a close second. We can also alter Gary's appearance as well. He'll still look human, but slightly different. That should throw off suspicion.
And you didn't summon this until now because...
Trying to summon this, or anything for that matter, while Dunk's boat was moving would have been tricky for the genie. Trust me, you don't want a portal teleportation to go wrong coming or going.
Like the time you accidentally portaled in that bagpipe playing rhino out of nowhere and totaled my car, and then my insurance company tried to have me committed?
I told you to stop the car. Okay, Andy. It's time for a crash course in customer service.
Is it too late to go with the stealing option?
All right, everyone, calm down.
Is it the monster, Sheriff?
You gotta do something about this, Sheriff.
I am doing it. Mayor, did you okay a building permit for whatever this is?
Well, Sheriff, I'll level with you. I've been in a food coma for several weeks thanks to Miss Sweettooth's prime confections. I don't rightly recall any such permit. Hell, all the other permits I did sign haven't even broken ground yet.
Good people of Sharktooth Bay, do not be alarmed. May we borrow your eyes and ears for just a moment? A moment is all the time we need. Prepare yourselves to be dazzled, frazzled, bedazzled, and all around mystified by the finest foods to grace your charming little town. In our fair establishment is food fit for the very Emperor of Trivium himself. We welcome you to the grand opening of the newest branch of McLocals, healthiest fast food in all of Trivium. Yes, you heard me right. I did indeed say fast. In your bellies in no time flat. Made with only the finest meat and freshest vegetables, it's sure to bring a smile to any face and full bellies for one and all. Now, who amongst you will be the first to sample our finest of sandwiches, made from the best beef in all of Trivium? Come, don't be shy. How about you, my good man?
Me?
1 free sample for the good gentleman. Here you go. Well, don't keep us in suspense, friend. Tell your town. Is it good?
Good. It's like what Mama used to make.
And that's just the start. Come on in and learn what makes McLocals one of the most popular places in all of Trivium. We're in business.
Nice. Widik, I need 5 more large mega local meals.
Hey, can I get another one of those spicy packet things?
Oh yes, certainly, sir. Gary, for the last time, you can't skim fries off the customer's meal. Don't think I didn't see that.
Hey, you knew what you were getting when you hired me, and I'm taking full opportunity of the employee discount meal.
That's not how employee discount meals work.
You know, Sheriff, I don't recall signing this place's permit, but I'm sure as sounded glad I did. This could even give Miss Sweettooth a run for her money.
Soviet, how are the generators doing?
We've got a few canisters of gas left, but it should get us through the day. Should have enough to charge up my arm, too.
Excellent.
You know, I've never seen him with this much energy before.
Huh?
Andy, look at him. He's happy as a lark doing fast food customer service. I wouldn't expect anyone to find enjoyment doing something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, why?
Hey, can one of yous go man the front for a minute? I gotta use the little Gary's room.
Sure, I got you. You good, Widik?
I said yes. Why do you keep asking me that?
I meant the kitchen. Are you good manning the kitchen?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hello, how can I help you?
Oh, why, hello there, dearie. My name is Sweettooth, Rosie Sweettooth. I run the local bakery just across the street.
Oh, yeah. We've been hearing a lot about your place since we got here.
Well, it is the talk of the town these days. Though it seems I may have some competition soon. Tell me, are you the owner of this here establishment?
No, but I could get the manager for you, and if you just wait here for a second, I could...
Kitchen's on fire!
Widik, we talked about this!
It wasn't on purpose this time!
On second thought, he's a bit busy at the moment.
Oh, that's all right. I just wanted to leave some of my baked goods for your hard-working young man. A little welcoming gift from me at the Sweettooth. It's good to have some healthy competition in town again.
Well, thanks. I'll put it in the back for later. The part that's not on fire.
Well, you boys make sure you don't work too hard now and get yourself some good rest after dinner. Have a nice day.
Good news, gang. I think we got enough money now to get to Greenboro.
All right. So we'll camp out here tonight, reapply the disguise makeup in the morning, get our supplies, and then get the heck out of Dodge.
In that case, is there anything left over from dinner?
Gary, you've had 5 large fries, 3 burgers, 3 chicken sandwiches, and 2 milkshakes.
And that's just breakfast.
Well, I haven't eaten all shift, so it wouldn't hurt to look.
Well, let's see what we got. Looks like we've got a quarter of a burger already partly eaten. I'm guessing that's Gary's.
Pass the mustard.
Oh, and there's a basket of baked goods in the back, too. That old lady from the bakery across the street left it.
Oh, that was nice.
Is it as good as everyone here says it is?
Oh, good or not, I'll gladly eat anything at this point. I'll finish locking up and get the basket of goodies on the way back.
So, you really like being a manager of this place?
It's not the best job in the world, and it has its ups and downs. But after our last adventure, what happened to Soviet? I know working at McLocals or anywhere for that matter won't let me avoid all the bad news in the world. And I'm just a guy who enjoys the simple life. And a muffin once in a while.
Yeah, I get that. Wanting to leave it all behind. Andy, there's something I have to tell you. Andy? Andy! Fox! Soviet!
What's wrong?
I don't know. We were just talking and he just collapsed.
Maybe he's just been working too hard?
He's breathing, but his pulse is really slow.
We have to get him to a hospital.
Oh, I'm sure that'll go over well in this town.
Was he eating this?
Yeah, so?
Yeah, no, this muffin smells funky.
Of course. The Muffin Man's behind this. Or that's just what muffins smell like in this world.
Widik, bring Andy. I think it's time we paid our competition a visit.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're closed for the evening. The bakery'll be open in the morning. I said the bakery is closed, you rednecks.
No, it's not.
Oh, dear. The monsters. What is the meaning of this?
We'd like to lodge a formal complaint about one of your products.
That's my basket. Then you were...
You poisoned our friend, and we're here for the cure.
Well, I've never been so insulted in my whole life. How dare you accuse me of poisoning one of my delicious muffins?
Well, now that's interesting. How'd you know it was a muffin that poisoned our friend?
Well, it...
You gave us a lot of goodies in that basket, and I didn't say anything about a muffin.
That's it. The sheriff will hear this.
Sure. Let's all go over there together. We'll have muffins.
All right, fine. Yes, I did poison the muffins.
Let me guess, because you didn't want the competition.
I spent years perfecting my potions and lacing my goods with them to get the townsfolk hooked. Day in, day out, they'd buy everything I made and want for nothing. I was set to bleed this town dry and move on elsewhere, just like I'd done before. But then you all came along, and whatever you've been serving somehow broke my hold over this town full of grass bellies. I could have gotten you hooked on my goods as well, but I wanted to be thorough. I crafted my most potent of magic potions to put you all to sleep forever.
Magic potions? I thought all you witches and wizards were destroyed.
The fools. Thinking they could stand up to a Jinn. I knew better than to reveal myself to her.
Okay, enough! Undo the spell on Andy right now!
Certainly, dearie. I'll help your friend. But first, hand over the money you made today and then get out of town.
You have until the count of 3 to help Andy, or I'll burn this entire bakery to the ground with you in it!
I'm a hell of a card player too, Sonny. Can't come up with a better bluff than that.
1.
I'd listen to him if I were you.
2.
Wait! You burned down my bakery. There'll be no way to wake your friend.
Can't come up with a better bluff than that.
3.
Stop! Stop! Fine. I'll make the antidote.
Good.
Do you really think we can trust her?
Keep sharp just in case.
I don't have any antidote in stock. I'll need to make a fresh brew.
How long will that take?
Not long. As long as your friend's flames didn't touch my ingredients. Okay, it's ready. Bring Gordy closer.
It's Andy.
Whatever. He must inhale the vapors first before he drinks.
This had better work. Or else.
It'll work. You'll see. There. Now we wait.
Andy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just feeling a bit lightheaded is all. And oh my stomach.
Andy!
Everyone, get back!
Fools.
Facts. Andy's a goat now.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. I can see that.
Kill him, Gordy!
His name is Andy!
You call these burgers of yours well done? They're fucking raw!
Oh no. He's a magically mutated battering ram and a restaurant manager. We're doomed!
You don't know a thing about fucking cooking until you've been in my kitchen. Go!
Got him! Hold still!
Hold him, Soviet!
Fucking donkey!
Careful, Widik, that's still Andy!
Widik.
Widik, come here. Come here. Andy? Get out!
Oh, shit.
Unbelievable.
Fox, shouldn't we be doing something here?
Her book. The one she's holding. I think it's her spell book. We need to get it. We can use it to turn Andy back.
What in tarnation's going on in here?
Sheriff! The monsters! They broke into my bakery and are wrecking everything. Oh.
Like hell they are.
Oh my god! Good idiot sandwich out of you, you donut!
Sheriff, look out!
So long, suckers.
Soviet! She's getting away! Get the book!
On it.
Andy, I'm so sorry about this. I'll fucking send you that! Is he?
Yeah, looks like he's just knocked out.
Son, I don't know what you and your friends think you're doing, or what this is all about, but you'd better have a damn good explanation.
I hope you like long stories, because this one's a doozy.
Going somewhere?
The monster playing lone gunman. But I still got 2 potions left, and you ain't got spit.
All I want is the book. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Try and take it.
It's always the hard way.
Over here! Come on!
Sheriff, please! Stop him! Please!
What the heck?
She turned into a gingerbread cookie.
Suddenly I'm not hungry anymore.
Andy?
Quick, set him down.
Hey, he's changing again!
The potion must have worn off.
Andy?
He's not waking up.
Soviet! The book!
The potion spilled all over it. It's done.
On behalf of the people of Sharktooth Bay, I thank you and your friends, Fox, for bringing us from the grip of Miss Sweettooth's evil magic. Is there any way we can repay you?
Well, you already know about the supplies we need.
Done.
And my friend?
Don't you worry none. It'll be my honor to protect your friend for as long as it takes.
And if Andy should wake, we'll send immediate word to Greenboro.
Thank you. Mr. Mayor? Sheriff?
There goes a fine bunch, if I do say so myself.
Kind of makes you want to be more welcoming to so-called monsters, don't it?
Quiet.
Okay. We got supplies, a coach, and Andy's all taken care of.
I hate leaving him behind like this.
A lot safer than lugging him around into danger. Hoping he'll wake up soon.
Hey, what'd they do with Sweettooth?
I helped the sheriff seal her up into a nice big plastic bag. They're keeping her in the jailhouse just in case.
You just have a big human-sized plastic bag with you?
You never know.
Well, if she's still alive, at least she won't go stale. Just hope they don't put any hungry criminals in there with her.
Guys, I'll be right back. I got one more thing I need to take care of before we go.
All right.
He's right in here.
Thanks. I'll just be a few minutes. We're heading to Greenboro now. Just thought I'd let you know. Andy, I am so sorry I dragged you into this. I'm making you a promise, my friend. Once this is over, I will have kept my first promise. The promise I made to my grandmother. I will have protected the magical treasure, and then I will find a way to save you and get you home. And when that is all done, the fox and the fedora will disappear. Forever.
Visit www.patreon.com/foxandthefedora if you want to help support the show and all our amazing actors and production crew. Just $5 a month gets you a shout-out in the credits. The Adventures of the Fox and the Fedora is made possible by our backers on Patreon and listeners like you. Visit www.foxandthefedora.com for more info on the show and links to the merch store and more.